BALLAS. I'm Benton and Biggs. How you doing, my brother?
Well, I'm good and I'm good. I'm here.
And Regin, the family is back together again. Maybe a big friend. Just have your clothes and start from scratch again. Back in the online. Come on, fresh from on the Jam Rock. How you doing? Come on.
I'm good. I'm good.
Football lovers, another riveting discussion. Ready to discuss the weeks happening in Jamaican football, and every week is another week of discussion. And big up to all the family listening to us on Island Sports Network. Send on your questions and comments, Island Sports Network on Facebook. And also you can log in and watch a live stream show on our YouTube Fresh channel from on the Jam Rock. Regin, what kind of you over? So, ready? Let's kick it off. Come on, how was the trip? How was you eat a whole heap of jerk pork? Come on.
Listen, Rasta not eat pork, but I like everything I saw, I ate it. I'm like Guinea donut, the Prestige donut, and who tell Yummy to let me just give a big shout out to Yummy for them coconut bun. Merciful friend, what a thing bad with cheese.
All right, give a shout out. And figure say you eat a whole heap of patty.
Long time, cheese patty. Oh my gosh, 2 dozen.
Eat a whole heap. And so in kicking off the show, welcome to Run talking about patties and thought about one seemed to be patty shop.
To Yummy.
You got right up at the shop.
We're going straight to party shop because we don't waste time. Come on. This week, in a pivotal matchup in the Manning Cup round of play, JC versus Wolmer's, lightning struck. 2 or 3 players were affected by it. The referee said he followed the 30-30 rule. Finally, it seems like the players have recovered and are doing well. But come on, as a referee, you're the only one in yourself with a referee. Give us some insight on what is the 30-30 rule, and did this official follow the rule of thumb as to your knowledge?
So it's a lightning delay. So if a game is being played and you see lightning, people say lightning like 30 yards away, 30. No, anywhere at all you see lightning in the sky, could be way over yonder. It's 30 minutes, the 30-minute delay, right?
Yeah.
But if in that 30-minute delay, there you see another lightning strike, the 30 minutes restarts. So it's like if you see a first lightning strike, 30 minutes, then in that 30 minutes, say you're in 15 minutes of the 30 minutes, you see another lightning strike, it should be 30 minutes again.
Okay.
And I do understand that yes, there's a chance of lightning, but if you don't show up to the field, you and the other team shows up and the referees are there, you forfeit the match. So I tell people all the time, even though the channel, even when as a referee and I see all the little crazy weather reports, I make sure I go to the field. If the game is not canceled, then you need to go to the field and whatever. Issa always drop the ball. Let's put some blame on Issa as well.
Yeah.
The referees, the referees said they follow the rules to the T, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what I heard. I heard that there was lightning. The referees didn't see lightning. But I just don't understand. But the rules are there to protect the players and the referee, the officials, and also the spectators.
Okay. And thankfully the players are doing well. The game at the time, the status of the game was JC was leading 2-1, but more importantly than the game itself is the health and well-being of players, staff, and all the fans themselves. Junior, your thoughts on it? I mean, the official who refereed the game spoke about he followed the rule, and big up to him for calling it off when he actually did. But he also spoke at length about lack of protocol in place at the JFF level and lack of instrument having the right equipment to assess, weather radar and track these storms and so forth. So seems like we need to come together and do some work, Junior.
We have to do a lot of work because, like in our little WhatsApp group,
yeah.
I posted the picture or the Amazon link
yeah.
to a lightning detector.
Yeah.
Right? And anybody that knows physics, it's real simple. There's charged particles in the air. It's something that's a very simple device. It's $150. I think every school should take the responsibility of owning one of these devices, bringing it to the games and just having it up. It's for 2 hours. Yes, the battery runs down quick, but just having it there, there should be an on-field official to just have that device there, and if it picks up lightning, everybody come off the field. And the worst part about it was, in that video, one of the videos that I've seen, the people was sitting on metal stands. It could have been a lot worse. A lot worse.
Yeah, metal is a good conductor of electricity. So, thank goodness, and that everyone seems to be okay. Any latest updates on the players come on to your knowledge? Are they all back to being healthy and everything is fine? I know there was recent reports that there were some delayed effects, but any update on the players themselves?
I heard that they're okay. I mean, if there are any delayed effects, we're not going to know yet. Okay. Maybe later. I have to call my connect to see if anything else has happened. But as far as I know, they're okay.
Okay. All right. So, football lovers, let's continue to discuss football on the field and segue to, well, before we go to the field, Junior, the Reggae Girls got their money. According to the JFF, the newly elected Mr. Michael Ricketts administration and General Secretary himself, Mr. Dalton Wynn, said the Reggae Girls get them money. But the Reggae Girls coach, apparently as of today at the Showtime, haven't received their money. So I'll go on. What will transpire here? Do we go with different coaches? And the ultimatum that was put out there by Minzy and staff, or Minzy, was that if they don't get their money by the 25th of September, then them go on a road. Which the 25th of September is Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on this? Come on.
Elaborate how? The man needs money, pay the money. The man say, if I don't get paid, I'm walking. And listen, coaching is just like a regular job. If we go to work and we don't get paid, we're not going to stay there and keep working without getting paid.
True.
And I think the issue is not just getting the money, but JFF seems to lack when it comes to communication. You can owe somebody some money, and you can owe them for a year, but it's you strict them out during the year. If you're receptive, if you communicate, you realize you can get a lot of leeway. But if you're hiding, or you're giving me an ultimatum like, listen, I pay you when I pay you, it just does not sit well. Yeah. And we have to understand that Jamaica isn't really teeming with a lot of qualified coaches. Let's just put it out there. Because my complaint is always they're recycling the same coaches. They're recycling the same people over and over.
Yeah.
Menzies should be commended. Because when no money was being paid to anybody, he worked for free.
Yeah.
He took the girls from down at the gully, bring them up to a historic participation thing in the World Cup, in the Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
If you have the money, you pay the man the money. It's just simple. Yeah. So this go on, and I don't blame him because he has been strung out so long. So I don't blame him either. Pay the man in money.
Yeah, man, a man forget the money. And Junior, you alluded to this in other discussions. Say, after the accomplishment that Minzy had at taking this team to the World Cup, working on a volunteer basis in some instances, and him pretty much suck it up or pretty much take a sacrifice and return. Him could have get a job somewhere else, and him still can't get the money.
Yeah,
it's one bag of foolishness.
Yeah. But then is there this seems to be the JFF MO, and I'm not into bashing the JFF. We're not that's not one of the purpose of our show.
Yeah.
But we call a spade.
Yeah.
Before the World Cup, when the girls were threatening that they were going to strike or hold out, remember JFF did say, if you don't want to play, we can find 15 girls to play.
We can find people.
In other words, that's what they said, right?
Yeah.
And now Menzies come out and said, we're happy you're paying the girls, but I need my money. Coaches need my money. And what JFF said?
All right.
If you don't want to coach them, can't find somebody for coach. That's their MO.
Yeah.
So, hey, is this their mode of operation? We're in for more.
So do we expect Minzy to be coaching the Reggae girls going forward in the Olympic qualifier coming up? Come on.
I think so. I think there's a bond between him and the coach and the girls. I think he will. Some people are so patriotic because if he used to do it for them free, I see him, doing it again. I really see him. So if not him, who? What we're going to do? Are we going to pluck a Dookie is free. We're going to put Dookie in the slot. No, we don't.
We still get the Dookie. We still get the Dookie.
Big up all the listeners right now listening. If you see me looking down, we're getting the Facebook app up. So big up to El Pistolero, Ricardo, big up Horace, the whole Tuscany Warriors family. Big up yourself every time.
All right, so we're going to talk about coaching in a little bit, but before we get into the midst of coaching, we're going to do an RSPL, Red Stripe Premier League Football Roundup. Brethren, my Lions is kicking all doors down. Big up yourself, my Lions. My Lions continue to run perfect start in the Red Stripe Premier League. At some point, this is going to have to stop, ain't it?
Why should it stop?
At some point, they must have to stop.
Tell me a reason why it should stop.
It's a newly promoted team. They're not supposed to run through the league, so at some point it have to stop. Waterhouse, Big Bad Waterhouse beat the brakes off of you last week, 7-0. Come on, Waterhouse plays Humble Lion today in the feature matchup in the Red Stripe Premier League. Andrew Price and Humble Lion. I wonder how much Humble Lion I get. Come on.
It's just like when Manchester United beat Chelsea 4-0 and Junior said, fluke. This is a fluke. It's not a football player. But, so I don't see not 7-0. If Waterhouse drop 7 or 8 on Humble Lions, Andrew Price must lose him work. It's not so it work.
Wait, hold on. If Firehouse drops 7 per Humble Lion, Andrew Price must do road.
Of course. I watched Waterhouse, and that 7-0, that Harbourview, it reminds me of how Manchester City dealt with Watford. Like, it was training. They had no answers for nothing at all. So I think Andrew Price is a good enough coach not to allow the same foolishness to happen. Let's face it, Waterhouse isn't the Waterhouse of old. They're not that great. They're playing okay football. So if they can drop 7 per Harbourview and go and drop 7 or 8 on Humble Lions, then just give Waterhouse a trophy from now.
El Pistolero say, my Lions might pull a Leicester City. Leicester City won the EPL out of nowhere, 1 to 5,000 odds. I wonder what's the odds for my Lions. Maybe we should run in with some money.
I will put a JFF and deal with the books.
That will put a JFF deal with the books. But Coach Gill and Waterhouse, they're looking at Motagua's game coming on. They'll play Motagua in the CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinal coming up this week on Wednesday. Humble Lions coach Andrew Price said, he have a hunch that the Waterhouse one eye, maybe the left eye or the right eye is on that game against Motagua and they can sneak a thing. Is that too much talking from Mr. Price? That's really the thing.
That sounds like a coach not confident in his players. What do you mean by sneak a thing? Andrew Price is supposed to say, we are going in guns blazing and we are not going to be embarrassed like how Harbourview got. What kind of sneak thing? What is this? What is this? Is Humble Lion what? What is Humble Lion? Bournemouth? What kind of foolishness is this?
Humble Lion is still undefeated in the Red Stripe Premier League too, if I'm not mistaken. But before we even delve a little bit more on Humble Lion, and El Pistolero brought this up in the Facebook chat, big up yourself to those watching on Island Sports Network on YouTube. Big up yourself, send on your questions and comment. What I want to have of you? How a man now in this day and age? I take 7 love, brother.
Let me tell you, I saw some of the goals and
This is Harbour View, you know.
I know, but I saw some of the goals. And
This is Harbour View, you know.
I know, but I saw some of the goals, and I feel sorry for the goalkeeper. Now, some of them, he should have never let in, but it looked like after a while that the keeper said, you know what? I don't mind business this anymore. But serious, I mean, Waterhouse was running riot. So El Pistolero bring it up and said that he feels there's something else going on in the background at Harbour View. And I have to agree. Because regardless of what level of football they're playing, I cannot see players, prideful players, coming out and laying down like that. We always run joke when we play football and say, if we don't fall off, I broke somebody's foot.
Yeah, and just come off, I feel.
But we don't see that.
Yeah, we just, the heart, there was, I'm not going to say heart, but there was something definitely lacking.
Something was off.
They were extremely disjointed. Come on, care to talk about Wagwan Harbour View? 0% defending El Pistolero said. The man, them not defending things. Not defending.
We don't know what's going on in Harbour View, so already it's speculating.
Yeah, true.
It's still early in the season, and them getting to the 7-0 is all bad and everything, but let us see how they rebound. Let us see if Harbour View come out and make Portmore, who is 0-3, beat them so convincingly, then the coach needs to come out and say what is going on. But we're speculating. I mean, a team can be bad on any given day.
7 love bad, come on. How are you chat about?
Of course, 7-0. Listen, 7-0.
Score that, you know.
Not even Domino scored.
Come on, Domino score that, you know.
The man get keep on 5 love.
But remember when Arsenal get 8-1, look when Germany get 7-1. It's just so it go. Sometimes you have bad games. The player will be out of it. The pitch probably not. It's just different things. So when it's so early in the season, I don't get caught up in the scoreline. It's embarrassing, yes, but if they continue on this path, they never figure out what is going on there. And me and you know, say they're not going to cut players. The first set to go are coaching. Right. So the coaches. So Dookie O'Dear was a free agent.
Why not promote Dookie hard? Big up to Tassie Wassi on line. Tassie Wassi say have a few back line is slow. El Pistolero says, Tassie, you can be slow, but when did the coach recognize this? Not today. The game plan has to be different. And I agree with El Pistolero. You set your side, you build your side, and now you're slow and you can't defend. You can't sign up players for now.
But remember, football not only play the back line. So if the score was 7-6, 7-5, then we're gonna say, okay, the defense is terrible or whatever, but they're not scoring. So Harbour View not score. So when you watch the game, you realize that Harbour View need good pieces. They not have nobody up top play a good ball. They not have nobody on the wings, nobody in the middle, and the back line is extremely slow. So this is where the coaching come into play, where the coaches go back to the drawing board and recognize the problem. Because big club like Harbour View not supposed to get 7, especially from a Waterhouse who is not really that good this season. So they need to figure it out. Yeah. So not only backline slow, this is a complete 11 problem.
Yes. Boy, you see Waterhouse and Harbour View beat up again. So to segue from Waterhouse and Harbour View, Portmore United, the defending champion. Last week we talked about coaching, Junior, and we said we're going to talk about coaching this week again because every week coaching have to come up. The great himself, well, legendary in Jamaican football circle, Mr. Bibi Gardner at the helmet. Is he the man for the Portmore United job, based on what you've seen so far, Junior? Is Bibi Gardner upon a hot seat? Or is it too early? 3 games in, but...
If Bibi was a corn and pop already with a hot seat hot. I mean, come on. You don't win the championship last year and come out and start winless after 3 games.
But it's early warm.
No, yeah, early warm was preseason and before the season start. No, full hot.
It's full hot.
Something isn't right. I don't know if the players I'll have to really sit down and watch and really, really dive into a Portmore United game to see and figure out what is going on. This will take some form of intervention as a coach.
As a coach.
To sit down and say, what is really going on here? Because it is impossible. It's impossible for you to win the league last year and then come back and look like a relegation team.
Yeah.
No, something not right. And we can talk about coaching, and you cannot put a round peg in a square hole and expect it to fit snug. You cannot.
Come on, Bibi Garden and Portmore United started the season kind of slow. What you have to say?
But when I know me feel about Bibi and coaching, Bibi must stick to music. I understand that he have name recognition, and that's why he get the job.
Yeah.
From even the U20s, I've been saying this. Not because you're a good player makes you a good coach. We talk about it. We talk about, even with my Lampard, we talk about the same thing. For Portmore to be 0-3, okay, there's a little bit of panic. But look at the teams that Portmore, look, they must score 1 goal all over now. They've conceded 6 goals. They have not scored 1. Mullines, a newly promoted team, beat them 3-0. 1-0 score line, you can say, a PK here, a little accident. 3-0, and they were good goals. Then Jamalco, who is Jamalco? How come Jamalco come from? Beat them 2-0. And then Dumbe Walden beat them 1-0? No. Listen, if Bibi go 0-4 today, Bibi needs to pack in bags. It's simple. I'm going to say it again. If Bibi lose him work, Donovan Duke is going to be Portmore coach because they don't have nobody out there else on the rotation.
Why, again with the Donovan, we could get to the Donovan Duke thing in a little bit now, man. I want to hear Donovan Duke agent.
Because, and this is where coaching comes in. We don't have, and Jamaica might seem, and people online might disagree with me, but Jamaica don't have good enough coaches. We don't have enough good enough coaches. So people will always recycle players. So when you fired Bibi Gardner now, tell me, who's coach out there with a big name and face recognition and who can bring a team from Nangagoli come up to mid-table or even go to semi-finals? Nobody but Dookie.
No, but come on.
But it's true. So, and I was being very facetious before, but this is true. But we talk about this. But we talk about this. You have coaches who are coach high school and a coach Premier League at the same time. They might double dip because we don't have enough coaches. You realize, and I asked this question online and nobody answered. Why is it we can't have a female coach for Premier League? There are qualified female coaches out there. But they don't want to hire female coaches. They bring back the same man. I love Andrew Price. But Andrew Price, my boys don't get relegated. And you bring him back now and give him a nice big club. And I'm like, we not have no other coaches out there. But no, they recycle the same coaches over and over.
Yeah, but they...
Dookie is a man. People ask, what Dookie win? Dookie never win nothing yet. But Dookie is a man where you can bring him in, your team that's second to last, because we've seen him do it, and him bring them up to safety or bring them to semi-finals. So don't mark my words, put $20 on it, but that's how me see it.
$20 now. All right, Junior, get in your talk. I'll pay a Dookie talk. We still get the Dookie right now.
No, but then we have to describe, we have to talk about the business of football and business of sport.
Yeah.
Because, come on. Describe 3 coaches and try to clump them all in one.
Yeah.
Come on, said name recognition.
Yeah.
The face.
Yeah.
And also coaching ability.
All right.
Now the chances of you finding all 3 qualities in one coach for pennies on the dollar is slim to none, right? And what makes a good coach, especially in Jamaica? Because remember now, we don't have the infrastructure in place. We don't have a lot of coaching academies in place, or reputable coaching academies. So what if we were to take our minds away from the world football, and let's talk about Jamaican football. If I was an owner or a manager of a team, what would I need to have a coach, a leader
What
that
qualities?
can lead? What are the qualities?
What are the
And it's a
qualities you
very
have?
simple quality. I need somebody that is a part of the unit that can motivate the youths them to play better. At the end of the day, forget about X's and O's. It's all about motivation. We look at Harborview. It's not that Harborview is 7 goals worse than Waterhouse. It's like a motivation.
Yeah.
And that is why coaches get whacked, and you bring in an Andrew Price, you bring in the name recognition coaches, hoping that the players can automatically just respect the coach and respect the name. Why not bring up a youth from within the ranks?
Yeah. Big up to the football family on Facebook. Rasheen Henry said, Mullines look good. Mullines what? Up 1-0 already?
1-0 already?
1-0 already. Big up to El Pistolero saying having their best defense last year to the worst. This year says a lot. That's regarding Portmore, regarding coaches Jerome, but him coaching is Grab. I want to call him Crab. Come on, I soon come change that. That's what El Pistolero said in regard to coaching, regarding to female coaches. They are qualified, but why haven't they made the transition in high school? Have the female coaches coach a high school team? That's one of the questions.
Because she's deemed as too fat. But at the same time, she's
Attack
half
your
the
mind.
size of Andrew Price,
Yeah.
half the size of Wendell Downswell, half the size of the Mullines FC coach, half the size of who else? Whole heap of big fat male coaches out there, but they get the opportunity. Listen, female, and I know this from experience, female coaches are not given the blight. Tell me now, why you don't see a female face even at the high level in the JFF? Up here, man, get voted in, and then them keep them over. You can't. There are female coaches out there who want to transition, but they're not given the opportunity. You probably have 2 or 3 female high school coaches, and maybe them get the work because of hookup, not on their merit, and that is so unfortunate. So I am not saying that a Portmore or a Harborview or a Waterhouse or a Mullines would do well with a female coach, but how are we going to know if we don't give them the opportunity?
Good talk. El Pistolero said, I believe they should get the opportunity. My question I'm going to ask you, Junior, and come on quickly, is do you think Jamaican ballers, on average, will be receptive to a female coach or a lady coaching them at the Red Stripe Premier League level?
Let me give me 2 minutes. Let me explain something real
Reggie,
quick.
I will leave time in a
No,
man.
but
Yeah.
in 1996,
Yeah.
right, or 95, big up Dave. Dave, pump it up.
Yeah.
He used to go Woolmans, and we went to Woolmans together. 94, 95. I don't know if you know the name Warner.
Yeah.
Now, the Warners came to Jamaica. It was a female white lady from England came to Jamaica, and they were trying to. Cause I was playing at Woolmans at the time, and they were trying to put like not all-star, but like pick some good ballers from Woolmans, good ballers from KC all over, bring them together and make them travel and play ball.
Yeah.
Right? Now, this lady was brought in to do that. She had all the hype. I remember this lady decked out in the Adidas suit, white lady with her blonde hair, blah, 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 with her accent, and everybody at Woolmans respect her. We sit down, she had talked to us until later I realized that she don't know nothing about football. But the gist of the story is they saw something fancy in this lady, right? She's a white lady, I have the name Warner.
Yeah.
Bring her in and let she infiltrate the coaching ranks and work her way up. It never worked out. I don't know the story behind it. But to answer Camon's question, that is how it starts.
Yeah.
You start a female coach at the youth level. Let them build themselves. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
You're going to need your pioneer. You're going to need that one woman that's going to sacrifice her career. Come in at an early age. Start even at prep school level. Build a side from prep school level. Get the ratings. Go to high school. It's unfair. I am going to say it's unfair, but you need that pioneer. Build. Then you get your chance at the Premier League probably 15 years from now. It's going to take a while.
All right.
But there's nobody going to come out right now. And come on, I do not want to sound sexist, but it is what it is. You're going to need a woman that is extremely, extremely attractive. That talk shape, blah, 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 even probably have surgery. And put her up on the field to attract. That is how these people think, I'm telling you. And that is what I'm going to bring in. And it's a sad
Come on,
reality.
we're just going to make you respond a little bit. But one, a disclaimer, Yard football fans, those views, right, that's represent the views of Junior himself, not
not Junior.
Not
I represented the views of the male-dominated.
Not of ball chat.
Not of ball chat, but it is what it is.
Yeah, come on, El Pistolero said, I had a female coach as my assistant while coaching, and Michael, she is good. Yo, come on, you get the last say on this. And, you know, we could wrap it up because we want to talk about Donovan Ducky and hit some other things quickly.
Listen, what Junior is saying have some merit. Because when we have the girls that might look like guys playing for the Jamaica women's national team, the whole heap of man never interested.
True.
Here we go now, we fling Sydney in a goal. Everybody love off the goalkeeper. And everybody start watching man football. So, that Junior has some merit. But what I am saying is this. What it is unfair, we need to bring the coaches who are qualified.
True.
I am tired of the hookup. I'm tired of whatever. My sister have her level 2 coaching from 2014. And she applied to so many high schools. So many primary schools. And she could not get a job. You know what she had to do? Form her own football academy at Spanish Town so she can out there and have the experience. So she get involved in the St. Catherine FA and she should go on through and enter a team in the women's program. And so it is unfair. And at the same time, you have some men out there who are not qualified.
True.
They're not qualified on paper and they're not qualified on the field, but they get the opportunity. And it does not work out. To answer Benton's question in regards to if the players will respect a coach, the female coach, if it shouldn't matter the gender. Yeah. If she comes out on the pitch and she puts her X's and O's to her formation and they get winning results, it shouldn't matter. You are out there to play and she's out there to coach. If you don't want a female coach, if you don't like woman and you don't want a female coach, then you go on another team. But until we put the most qualified people out there to coach our teams in the Premier League, the national teams, whatever, we're not going to get good quality. Yeah, and if you take a man who don't know what to do at one club over there, so, and bring him to our next club, you still don't know what to do.
Yeah, true. Real talk. Yeah, man.
But so we need to fix that. We need to get it going, and people need to get on board and try to see if we can move the post from runner back and bring it up, put it on the 18.
Yeah, real talk. Come on. It don't matter what, if a man or woman, we need to get the best personnel for lead the charge, because ultimately, a football, we are saying, it not retread, no look at you, that coach who don't do nothing. All right? So, ultimately, Nicholas Delroy Cole on our Facebook page said Nicholas Nelson just got a red card.
That's a goalkeeper, right?
Yeah, we're going with my side, Moline.
No, Nicholas Nelson is a striker for Moline.
We're going with my side, Moline. Hold the line.
Right, so here side.
Parker bus, Molines, and already a lead 1-0.
The bus can't drive for Molines.
Lot of the male coaches are no good, according to El Pistolero. Come on, it's triangles and O's. El Pistolero, Franco, not X's. All right, segue from coaches. Let's segue to our continue with coaches. Mr. Donovan Ducky is suing Mount Pleasant, 16 million. Yo, I will if I'm money that in a brother. Junior.
Come on, I'm going to make you go because I have my conspiracy theory. And I'm contemplating whether I should bring it to Island Sport. I'm contemplating.
And quick question from Chris Martin says, what you need, what do you need to be a coach in Jamaica? It's just like anywhere else. You get a certification. They have different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. You take the classes, you pass the courses, and you get your certificates. JFF should be the one governing and offering the coaching courses. I know some of the courses are offered also at Michael. Come on, care to add anything to that? What do you need as to coach in Jamaica or anywhere else for that matter?
He's correct. You JFF have the courses. You go, you do the practical, you do the coursework, and you pay your money and you get a certificate. And they do have different levels, and different levels allow you to coach different levels. Like if you have the lowest level, you probably coach primary school, high school, and if you have the level, then you coach. They can coach Premier League.
Yes.
So right now, with a level 2 certificate, my sister can coach Premier League. So that's so the JFF is, they have courses all the time.
Yes,
the other day I saw a picture and I'm almost sure I saw Walter Boyd. I do him course.
All right, don't. Big up the pearl. Big up the pearl. But yeah, Chris Martin, JFF is governing the coaching certificates in Jamaica. You take any courses, level 1, level 2, level 3, the higher your levels are, the more qualifications, the bigger your thing up. So you should be able to get a better work as you go up primary school, high school, and Premier League, Red Stripe Premier League level.
But not if you're a woman, apparently.
But not if you're a woman, according to Come On. Chris Martin says, what if you do everything from the US? What if you have your certificates from the US? I don't think it really matters that much. I mean, it should be the same level. There should be some conversations with the JFF if they really will accept these certificates. But to my knowledge, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Come On, these certificates from the US are usually well recognized and well respected. So if you have a level 3 coaching certificate from the US, they usually say, yo, run in. Am I correct in that assessment, Come On, or am I wrong?
No, I think you have to transfer it. I mean, I think that's what you have to do. I'm not sure about that. I have to go double check that.
Yeah, but touch base with the JFF. You can transfer to make sure that they authorize or give you the clearance to coach in their system, their backyard.
Right, but then again, when I was growing up and I wanted to drive, somebody's car, and them asked me if I have a license, and I said, license or drive car is the same thing. You can't have the certificate.
You come from Jamaica with a mix up Nigeria, man.
USA certificates and come to Jamaica and still can't coach. So, it would have been us out.
True. All right, to Donovan Ducky, can we please get a quick word on Donovan and the $16 million lawsuit against Mount Pleasant? Come on.
$400,000 a month for his salary. My word. Ducky, the girl alone now. So Mount Pleasant wanted Ducky badly. When he was at his previous coaching job, they wanted him. So they went out there and they got him. I don't blame him. I want no Ducky agent. He asks for the money, he gets the money. So the content, what I've been reading online is that he's saying that they fired him without cause. So the owner of Mount Pleasant is saying the working relationship broke down. I don't know what's in the contract, because every contract have them terms where them say, okay, this is what we can use to get rid of you. But if they owe him his money, this sound like in contract 2 to 3 years, and it sound as if they owe him money, not only salary, but it sound like bonuses in there as well.
Yeah. Junior,
so it's interesting. So we I mean, if they fire him without cause, they have to pay him.
Yeah.
If something is in the contract that says, we can fire you because your ego too big, then, him in a dark corner.
Yeah. Junior?
Yeah, technically he's entitled to it.
Yeah.
I mean, legally I can say he's entitled to it too, right?
Well, until you see the contract, until you see the terms of agreement.
But I can't see a man suing somebody freely like that without having
some
legal
merits.
Consultation. So
yeah, without some merits.
Look, I hope you get your money.
Watch his space. Good luck to you. Chris Martin said, but an international coach license are very big. That's what I got. I mean, they're all big coaching license Chris, but usually if you're going to Jamaica to coach with a U.S. certificate, you want to make sure that the Jamaican JFF, is good with the certificates. So you want to touch base with them. Quick roundup, quick hits before we wrap up this thing and get to YAWD Ballers. Schoolboy football, JC continue to run, right?
Yeah.
And any other big hits from schoolboy football? Come on.
I remember I think it was Cornwall College or Clarendon College. A player was rushed to the hospital. I haven't checked to see if he's okay or what. But there were some issues with him, and they rushed him to the hospital.
All right.
I was told by some people that at some of these games they're not equipped with the medical staff.
Yeah.
The transport. I always have issues with ISA because ISA thinks 40%.
These equipments at the field so where the players can have access to them. Wrapping up the show, come on. Any updates this week from YAWD Ballers doing performance overseas? We know you did dip on vacation, so you might not have nothing this week. Any updates?
Yes, so Diva Orgil scored a fantastic goal against Fibonacci.
All right.
I don't know why Diva's still playing on that DBDB side still, because he can play, and I think a team would do well with having him because he's fast and strong and he's a workhorse.
Yeah,
that was a good goal for him, and was a good goal against a big team.
Yeah.
So in USL, Flemings is doing very well. He's
Junior
scoring.
Flemings continue to do well.
Junior Flemings
Yeah.
for Phoenix Rising. So now, in the early part, Kevon Frater was on fire. He was scoring hat tricks, had 14 goals. So Junior Flemings has equaled Frater's 14 goals with 7 assists. So that's a very good showing for Junior Flemings, seeing that last season he was at Tampa Bay Rowdies and he wasn't doing well. He wasn't getting any playing time. So he's actually thriving. Kevon Frater is still on 14. Deshaun Brown is now on 13 goals. My son Seaton is on 12 goals, 5 assists, and he is now Orange County's all-time leading goal scorer with 27 goals in his second season.
Big up yourself. Tapa call the youth.
So that's a good accomplishment for him. Nico Brett from Pittsburgh Riverhounds is on 10 goals. And we haven't talked about Kennarda Forbes. Kennarda Forbes, another Jamaican. He's on 8. He has 8 assists. So he's actually doing very well in assisting players to score. Owain Gordon, I talk about him because I think he should be in the squad because he brings that extra thing. So he has 7 assists. So that's my roundup with them. What's her name? Cheyenne. That plays for Washington Spirit. She didn't feature. Washington Spirit lost 3-1 to Chicago Stars. That's basically what. And Leon Bailey is out with an injury, and I think they're saying that he's going to be out for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So he might miss the Nations League play, along with Champions League. Is he going to play Champions League?
Yeah, Champions
League
also for Yeah, go get better, Leon. Reggie, the show take long to the time for a wrap up. Come on from Jamaica with our one bag of talking. Big up yourself. Come on, love. Malines, Parker Bus, all the football families out there, link us on Facebook. Ball Chat 1, our Ball Chat Podcast on Facebook. Link us on Instagram, Ball Chat Podcast. On Twitter, Ball Chat 1 on Twitter. You can email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. Big up to Island Sports Network and all the Island Sports Network family and football fans who followed in and chimed in on our Facebook platform. Check out our regular Ball Chat show about to start off on Facebook and YouTube.
Kicking off in about 10 minutes.
That's our regular Ball Chat podcast show where we discuss European and world football. Yo, come on, let me hockey there.